On the ideal historical mural of the American West, no character is more central than the cowboy. He appears high atop his horse, breaking a dusty, remote landscape. His spurs clank with every step. His sharp calls bend herds of animals to his will.
Hello, let's go.
Quiet, but friendly. Gentle, but as hard as leather. Honest, except for the tall tales. The portraits practically paint themselves. You've seen the image thousands of times, but down in Southeast Texas, there's a man who says the canvas of cowboy history remains tragically incomplete.
I had an uncle named Uncle Willie. He was born June 19, 1919, and he told me about the Black Cowboys. I used to go to his house in El Campo and sit there and listen for hours. It was hidden history. People didn't want the Black Cowboy to be known.
Larry Callies tells cowboy stories from a unique voice, in more ways than one. His distinct sound comes from a vocal cord disorder, and his eye-opening perspective comes from his own experiences as a roper, cowboy, and former country singer. He's been surrounded by the stories and accomplishments of real-life African-American cowboys. But he's never heard the media or the history books tell those tales, so now he is.
I'd like to welcome y'all to the Black Cowboy Museum. My name is Larry Callies, and I'm gonna tell you why I talk like I do. I used to be a country and western singer. George Strait's manager was my manager at one time, back in the 80s. And I lost my voice. I have something called vocal dysfunction. I'm a Christian first, and I'm a cowboy second. And I know when God closes one door, he opens up another one. And he's opened this museum wide open.
Welcome to the Black Cowboy Museum in Rosenberg, where a guided tour from the owner himself is just a phone call away. Larry has spent years gathering up artifacts and historical accounts that explain how African Americans are at the very heart of cowboy life.
Now, this is the badge that started the rest of these badges. So, we're always starting something, ain't we?
Some researchers even say that the word cowboy was at first meant just for black people.
Back in the 1820s and 30s and 40s, they had a houseboy, a yard boy, and somebody who worked cows. He was called a cowboy. Now you see the white cowboy in there? He refused to be called a cowboy. If somebody called a white man back in them days a cowboy, he said, "I'm not your boy." And he'd say, "I'm a cowhand."
In the era of the cattle drive, 20 to 25% of all cowboys were black. But Larry's museum talks about how people of color were a rare sight in the golden age of Hollywood westerns. Even one of the most famous horsemen of all, the Lone Ranger, drew inspiration from the exploits of an African American named Bass Reeves.
For 30 years, he was a U.S. Marshal. He captured 3,000 convicts in his lifetime. They started singing about him. They started telling stories about him. He never got shot. He's never been wounded. And he only had to kill 14 of the 3,000.
Larry's museum doesn't stop with the Wild West. He covers rodeo and country music and dedicated black cowboys who fought against segregation, people who just wanted to be included and recognized by history.
I don't want what the Black Cowboy did to go in vain. You know, like they never existed. And that's my reason to have this museum, to say, hey, there were black cowboys out there. And some of them were pretty good. people that come through here are mostly from Houston, but I have people from South Africa. I have people from Italy. I have people from Germany. I have people from all over now.
Larry was lassoed by the cowboy life when he was just a little boy. It led him at first to country music until he lost his singing voice. Then he picked up team roping, and he still competes at rodeos today. His friends, his income, his hobbies, it all comes from his passion for this lifestyle.
I'm not the cowboy these guys are, but I can tell a good story.
When people come here, what do you want them to leave with?
I want them to leave with the knowledge that there were black cowboys, and they were important. Their life is not going to go in vain. That's my biggest thing, is what my dad did, it would go in vain. He worked hard, and he was proud to be a cowboy. When I went to school, they used to beat me up for to want to be a black cowboy, because there wasn't any black cowboys in the 60s. So, but that didn't stop me. I'm still a cowboy.
Like so many others, Larry Callies loves the Western way of life. It's all he's ever known. And now with his homegrown collection, he's making sure that anyone, no matter what they look like, can ride along that trail too. The Black Cowboy Museum keeps the open range open to all.
You know, I don't care if you're black, white, you're a person. You know, if you're a cowboy, you're a cowboy. And if you're not, you're not, you know. You could be black, white, Hispanic, Indian, whatever. If you're a real cowboy, it will come out. Some cowboys wear caps. Some cowboys wear tennis shoes. You know, a real cowboy will whatever he can wear. The hat doesn't make a cowboy. It's what's in your heart that makes a real cowboy.